everybody, Aaron here. Now, we are looking at Samurai Jack episode 6, which I want to say was probably one of my favorites of this new season so far, and probably one of my favorites of the last, I want to say several seasons, only because I love how they kind of played homage this whole episode to all the stuff that you've seen Jack do. And they included some new scenes and stuff with like actually altered footage and altered editings to make it look like it's for the newer age, which is really cool. Um, the fact of the matter though is that we get to see Jack having touched so many lives in the course of the series, how he's helped so many different people that for the most part they think of him not only just as a friend but a savior in many ways. The fact of, like, for example, his one only time that he could have ever got back to the past, instead he used it to save the lives of all those people that were being controlled by Aku and his evil magic. The several characters that they showed where they lost to Jack, but they don't hate him. They just go, we lost to Jack because we knew we were not as strong as him. The whole fact that the girl was on this journey seeing all this was really cool because it was a good way of showing, I think, everything he's done so far leading up to a point that it's redemption for him, that even when he falters, he can now get back up because he's realized, hey, he's actually helped other people. He's helped a lot of other people. And I think that was so well done. I really thought that was a very nice play on the whole story of the Samurai Jack series in one fell swoop. Now, I will say I do love the fact that he's finally coming back to where he should be going, for the fact that he's going to go now look for his actual sword. He needs his sword. Bottom line, with the other guy still alive, the robot creature that we saw from the very first episode of the new season, he's still alive. He's actually racing now against time without him realizing it, for the fact that if that guy tells Aku he doesn't have his sword anymore, Aku's going to rain down right on him because he could do that. I think that, and some people might have issues, go, oh, why is it that, Aku's always been watching him? Why is it that he's not watching him now? Doesn't he know he doesn't have his sword? Think about this. Aku's talked about this several times already in the series, that he's so tired of dealing with Samurai Jack that he's become like just, he doesn't give a shit about him anymore. And for that fact, I think he stopped paying attention to him completely, 100%. Instead of watching him his every move, he decided, you know what, I'm just going to let him do whatever, maybe one of the guys will finally kill him, something will happen to him, who knows. So he doesn't care about it anymore. That's why he doesn't know he lost his sword, because otherwise he would have went down and tried to kill him already a dozen thousand times already, but he didn't do that. So I feel that it's going to be a race against time, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. We only have 4 episodes left of this show, which kind of sucks. And I'm sorry that I had to do a review today, but I could not stay awake. I'm going to try with the last 4 at least to be awake on Saturday nights to review them. If not, at least get them out, somewhere in the kind of time frame of when it comes out. But I'm going to try desperately to actually stay awake during these, because I'm really looking forward to this show and seeing where it goes with the last 4 episodes. I mean, that's going to be it for Samurai Jack. I'm curious, is he going to end up back at his time? Is he just going to take down Aku and then kind of make a new future there with that girl who, they seem like they could be a couple, which is kind of cool. I kind of hope they become a couple. That'd be kind of cool. But other than that, I thought this episode was solid. And like I said, definitely worth checking out. If you haven't watched Samurai Jack, you should go watch it. I mean, I know it's not anime, obviously, but it's a great cartoon. I think it's always had one of those things that it kind of embodies animation in its own right. It's, yeah, maybe not Japanese, obviously, but it does have a very nice heart to it. And there's a lot of moral stuff from it. It's, besides even that, it's just a cool series in general. What it does with the whole series before the season is just incredible. But this season alone has shown that even though it's been several years since it's come out, it still kicks ass. And that's definitely saying something. Anyways, guys and girls, I will talk to you later. I'll be reviewing The World of Yu Mizaki because I don't review Alice to Zoroku anymore. I wasn't getting enough views on them. And I told you guys, I was like, there's a lot of stuff I'm already reviewing this season, honestly, and it's just that I kind of have to, push certain things that aren't getting views to the side. I might be doing that with a few other shows. We'll see what happens, though. If you guys want Alice Roku back, leave in the comments. Tell me, hey, you want it back, or put it on Twitter. You want me to follow, whatever. You want me to follow and continue reviewing it. I would love to know. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.